Jealousy in dogs. How to fix it. It can happen that a dog reacts badly to the arrival of a new being in the home. Whether it is a congener, another animal, a human or even a baby. Especially if he feels sidelined following this event, which can constitute for him a real upheaval of his habits and his comfort and a decentering of the attention which was brought to him before. However, the existence of a real feeling of jealousy in dogs cannot be proven scientifically. Can a dog really be jealous? It is not easy to know if the dog can really feel jealousy, at least as we understand it from our human experience. However, being a social animal and extremely attached to his master, he seems to have more reason to experience this feeling than a solitary animal like a cat. In any case, the arrival of a new member in the family arouses in some animals reactions of frustration, even aggressiveness and/or behavioral changes that can be embarrassing. Barking, complaints, needs made inside, destruction. To overcome these inconveniences, it is first necessary to understand what motivates them in the dog. Reasons for jealousy in dogs. In fact, what can be understood by jealousy in dogs would rather, according to experts, be a behavior of defense and saving of resources, which is the case for example when a new dog wants to climb on the sofa, access the bowl, or even approach things and individuals that the first dog considers to be part of his attributes and his pack. In addition, the social hierarchy that governs groups of dogs in nature necessarily has an impact on the behavior of our domestic dogs, who will then, by instinct, try to preserve their place in the pack and retain the attentions and rights that are theirs, are normally assigned. Finally, the dog is an animal of habits, attached to its rhythm and its rituals, and any change in these can lead to stress if it feels neglected or disadvantaged following the arrival of a new individual then perceived as a rival and a threat to his comfort and privileges. Behaviors associated with jealousy. Several behaviors can be a sign of a jealousy problem in the dog, especially if they are triggered by the presence of a newcomer in the house. Once again, this anthropomorphic term should be put in quotation marks, but the facts are often very real. For example, here are some situations where the dog is likely to experience a feeling of rivalry or intrusion and the signs that can help you detect and understand it. Faced with a new dog or animal, or even a human, spouse, friend, roommate, he tries to get your attention with barking, crying or even growling. When you physically approach the third party, he growls or even shows aggression in order to distance him from you and break the link that is established between you and the rival. When the intruder approaches his belongings, baskets, toys, bowls, or the place where he usually lies or sleeps, carpet, sofa, he will try to keep these objects or its place by threatening it with growls, barks, attempts to bite, etc. When you take care of the other, talk to him, look at him, touch him, he circles around with excitement or a threatening, dominant attitude, tail high, ears pricked. You observe behavioral changes in him even if they do not seem to be directly related to the newcomer. He relieves himself in it, no longer eats, stays behind, barks, destroys objects, is more nervous than usual. Habit or seems depressed. In short, any behavior or reaction that shows that the dog does not want to share with his new friend and that he is doing everything to remain the center of your attention. It can also simply happen in the presence of guests, a friend met on the street, etc. My dog seems jealous, what should I do? To manage the feeling of jealousy in your dog, you should first of all not scold him, which could on the contrary make things worse because he will feel even more disadvantaged. If he is too possessive of you in the presence of a third party, you must calmly but firmly send him back to his place and not give him the attention he seeks. Otherwise he will start again each time, even if it's difficult, so you have to ignore his crying as much as possible and not stare at him. If he is too insistent, fire him again and continue to ignore him. Repeat until he understands that he won't get what he wants by behaving like this and don't. Each time he remains calm in a similar situation, congratulate him with benevolence but without effusion. To avoid jealousy in the dog and not having to completely resume his education, deal with the problem upstream by making sure to keep all the habits that punctuate his life and especially your life together. Food rhythm, walks, play sessions. Do not move his things too much when the newcomer arrives and continue to shower him with love and attention. If you foresee modifications in the rhythm and in the house, apply them gradually in the weeks which precede so that it does not make the link between the intruder and these changes. Finally, keep in mind that an overly spoiled dog is likely to become jealous every time, and do not neglect his education even if you do not think you will ever find yourself in this situation.